다시. 다시.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having...
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry,
다시.
and great confidence.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Corner it is. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rashford plays it short. Could try cutting inside here. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, it's a... And the shot! It's in!
We see it.
Two! And we've barely begun here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Thinks about the shot. Gavi. It's a really well-measured ball. De Jong. Araujo. Kubasi. Koundé. Now it's Messi. Played out wide. Played back in. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Gavi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Gavi, he has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. No way through there. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Kubasi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Pedri. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Played into space out wide. Araujo. De Jong. Upamecano cuts it out. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Batistuta. De Jong. Messi. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Gavi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. And this is Messi. Koundé.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And they're back on the ball again. Now, can they get him away? Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Gavi. And he thumps it clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That'll be a throw. Tries to pass it through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Pedri, he's found a way past, he's found a way through. Baresi gets good distance on it. Nice looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Batistuta. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Rashford. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Batistuta. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Rashford. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Goes for a shot! They've done it! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. De Jong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rashford!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jim, who do you reckon is... He's gone for goal! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on it, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Van Dijk cuts out the pass, and it's Richie. Barella. Oh, that's a very decent... It's Kane! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And claimed it back swiftly. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Balde does well to get it back. De Jong has shifted it to the flank. He's found a way past. And that's played in low. Goes long and straight. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Nice-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
He's
filled.
had a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Yamal duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pau Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither pass. Oh, what has happened here? Messi is flagged offside. The pass has gone astray. Barella. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Ricci. He won't be happy with that one. Balde. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Ricci. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Spread it left. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Could move up a gear here. And here's Lopez. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kane. Kane. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vermeer.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Over to the left. Now it's Rashford. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, great header! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Spectacular header. He really... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yamal. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Yamal. No outsmarting him this time. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodri. Looking for a runner. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Fermin. Now it's Messi. And Koundé. Now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. Barella. Now it's Barella. Spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping. De Jong, played out to the left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been clubbed away. Nicked it back promptly. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. And it's Kane. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes looking wide. Ricci. That's a little off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Barella. Kane! It's a loose ball. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 18.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Barcelona, here they are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... Gets his head on it! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Serginho. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. And here's Kane. And here's Brahim Diaz. Closing in on goal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vardio.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Barella. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Serginho. Oh, that's nice. Serginho's cross. And that has been cleared. Can he get it through? It's roll! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bastoni. Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He has found the way through. Skims. He's having a shot! Pau Kubasi gets it clear.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24 será reemplazado por el dorsal 3.
Serginho delivers the ball. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Rafinha.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Balde got a long way forward to join the attack.
Un minuto de
Kane.
descuento.
Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. And the shot! We've got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction...
And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Bullish header! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Barella. Raul. Serginho. He's found a way through. Serginho's cross. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Kane picked out brilliantly. Shoots! In he goes again. Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon. A header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. This for the lead. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Yamal. He's beaten the last man. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So a Barcelona free kick.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Rashford! No, not quite. Oh, easy pickings there. Spread out to the left. That's a throw. Tries to play it through, and this is Van Basten. Van Basten couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's played in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Balde. And he's intervened well there. De Jong cuts out the pass. And it's Lopez. He's being urged to shoot. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. They get a throw in. Rijkaard. Lewandowski going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Marquinhos. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Hazard, and he's onside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Kukçu. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we always look the favourite there. Threads one in. Half an hour played now. Rashford! Rashford! That's another chance! Harmlessly behind.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Chips it through. Yamal gets into a good position. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rashford picks it up out wide.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. Now, that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. No way through. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri, he's found a way through. Turns and goes back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently... Chance for a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pedri. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Hazard puts his foot on the gas. He's shifting through the gears here. And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave and...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that has not gone well. And it's made its way to him. And that is a little undercooked. That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vermin is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now he's got space here. And it's Roberto Carlos. pass has been well intercepted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Kukçu ploughing through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. And here's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible... Can he finish? We've got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Marcó en el minuto 65 el dorsal 13.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Pedri. This looks promising. He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
Koundé probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your...
Ah, he's given it away! That's an imaginative pass. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, super ball! Khan claims it, safe hands. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here! Raul.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking for a runner. Well, what about it? Barcelona have dragged it back at the last. Now it's Yamal. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Messi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played into space out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he get it through? Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. And it's Gavi. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That's a chance, surely! Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And all that remains for me is to thank... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much.
It's Rashford! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewandowski! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Chooses to go cross-field. Caceres. Oh, played right into his path. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
Great chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Nicked it back promptly. Araujo. And he was quick to react. Caceres. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Balde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And now they can clear their lines.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Baresi is there to clear. And it's Lopez. Yamal. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Lewandowski. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Koundé. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. He's dealt with that really well. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Rashford. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Think big chance! It's bounced back off the post. It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lewandowski gets a foot in here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Fermin. That's an imaginative pass. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's heaved it away. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Diogo Costa gets it clear. That has been cut short. Araujo tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great vision.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's a cute ball. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Drilled it. Fermin! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
De Jong. And the pass is intercepted. And it's De Jong. And this is Lewandowski. Tries a measured ball. Diogo Costa clears. And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Baresi cuts it out. That looks a good ball through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Araujo. Pedri. Balde.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has ended up in no man's land. De Jong. Kubasi. Koundé. And it's De Jong. Pedri has found the net here, of course. And Balde.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Balde. Araujo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lewandowski. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played in. He rises! That's going to go a long way. And this is Batistuta! And that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Park Ji-sung. He has found the... And Park Ji-sung! That's a half-decent try.
Park Ji-sung has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Alexander-Arnold. Nicely intercepted. Pedri. Balde. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Takes a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Lewandowski. Yamal. Baresi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. De Jong. Spread out to the left. Plays a sharp little ball here. Diogo Costa gets it away. Now it's Batistuta. Araujo. Balde. This is De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Van Bouten has given away a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And he's lifted it over.
Messi will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Nice looking ball. Dink through. Batistuta engages and forces him off the ball. De Jong. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Cáceres. And he thumps it clear. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. 2 minutes to be added on. Cáceres looking to run onto it. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game.